Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the seated cable curl. This is an incredible exercise for your back. Primarily, I would say more of like the upper back if you do it correctly. First thing you want to do is adjust this starting position to, I would say, like, maybe a little lower than hip height, just so you have an idea. Adjust the weight appropriately. Make sure that you start off light and slowly start building up. So you can see here that would be generally right a little bit under hip height. You just want to make sure that when you set up your starting position that it's, keeping the cable pretty straight in the direction that you're pulling. I actually have it a little bit too high here, so I would put it down a little lower if I had to do it again, but you get the point. Just get it pretty close. Now, once you're in this seated position, make sure that you have something to push against with your feet. This is important. So if you don't have that, it's going to be hard to keep your balance even on the bench. But once you're in that position, make sure that you're sitting up tall and that you're not leaning back as you're rowing. Sit up nice and tall the whole time. And keep your chin fairly neutral. Like, don't tuck it so far down that you're looking down, or so far up that you're looking up. You just want to be looking straight for the most part. And then from there, you want to be pulling a little bit lower than your chest. And the reason is because if you see my forearms, they're parallel with the ground for the most part. And that's what you want to keep, especially with this pronated grip. You want to make sure that you're keeping your elbows in line. Because if you're pulling in, any different direction, then you start working different muscle groups or different areas of your back at least. But once you're in that position, really think about protracting the scapula, so rolling your shoulders forward as you come forward, and then retracting the scapula as you're going back. So protraction, retraction, protraction, retraction. And do full range of motion, guys. Don't do like half reps. That's not going to help you. As you do it, think about really squeezing your back. Imagine there's like a penny in between your scapula and you're trying to squeeze that together. You're trying to make sure that the penny doesn't fall when you squeeze back. And then, like I said before, just make sure you're not leaning back while you do it. You want to be perfectly upright. Great tip that I got from Charles Glass. Great trainer. I think he's in the Mecca gym, like the Gold's Gym in Venice. But basically, this tip is incredible because if you start leaning back, you start almost doing like a shrugging motion, which will definitely work your back, but it'll start changing the angle. You want to keep the angle the same the whole time, so make sure you sit upright. So this is what I was saying. You don't want to do this. You don't want to be leaning back while you're doing your reps. It starts becoming more of like a vertical pull. Also, like I said, no half reps, whether it's at the bottom of the rep or at the top of the rep where you're not fully extending. You want to make sure that you're activating as much muscle fibers as possible, and doing it that way won't allow you to. Also, if you're taking too close of a grip, it's going to be really hard to pull back appropriately, or too wide of a grip.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications. And if you want to take it a step further and work with us or support the channel further, there are a few ways you could do that down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless you.